In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the photography log sheet. Basically, the idea is that you can keep track of all the information for the pictures and, well, down the road, even the videos that you take for visual communications. And these things will be useful for some of the assignments because you will be asked to provide the settings for the pictures that you use for some of the assignments. But also the main thing is you get into the idea and get used to the idea of doing this so that when you look at your pictures and you say, you know what, I want to try to reshoot that picture and see if I can make it better, you can look at what your settings were, and based on that, you can decide, if you want to change your settings to improve them. For this section, I've taken this not very great picture just to use as an example of where you can find your settings on your camera. So on here, it shows your shutter speed, 1/20th of a second on the top left-hand corner. 5.6 is your f-stop, and underneath the graph on the right is the ISO, which is 100. So to give you some examples of how to fill this out, I took some pictures of this hide scraper, and I'll show you how to fill in the information. It says name, so I'll put Mr. K on there. Okay. So you put your name on there. Another good thing for these log sheets is because people will be sharing cameras, you can keep track of which pictures are yours. If for some reason somebody doesn't download theirs at the end of class and they're still on the camera, and if we have the log sheets, we can take a look at the log sheet and say, yep, that was your picture. So here, for the example pictures that I've taken that I'll use for this video, I used camera number 4, so I put MOS 4. If you're using your cell phone camera, you can put that on here, or even the brand of your cell phone to be more specific. But if it's a cell phone, yeah, you can just put cell phone camera there. This is the first picture I took, and it's very dark and not everything's in frame. Picture number, in the case of this first one we're going to look at, is 0519. The date was April 19th. Oh, well, there, 2024, sure. I was just going to put 24, but it just came up. So that's the thing. I was doing them by hand before, but in order to make this video, I'm doing it on a copy of the log sheet. So I'm typing it in here for you. The location was at MOS. It was at our school that I took this picture. And the subject was the hide scraper. Whoops. I'll make that 2 words. Oh, hey, even better. It helped me out there. So I chose a hide scraper to take a picture of. The ISO was 400. The f-stop was 5.6. The shutter speed was 1/80th of a second. So it was pretty fast. And the lighting was artificial. Okay, and again, you put in the settings that you used. With lighting, it could be artificial, it could be natural, it could be both. You can also record in there if you use the flash, right? So you can put that in there. And again, lighting can be useful to, again, if you're going to try to take or recreate a picture, if you knew what kind of lighting that you used, that would help you out. Also with that, it would be good to have, now that I think about it, with some things, if you're using natural light, the time of day might be useful for you to write down as well. Just so if you are trying to kind of recreate that same picture, you got an idea of what time of day. Now, for people that are living in other parts of the world, this may not really apply to them. Certainly for us, even if you do something at the same time of day, a few weeks apart, your lighting could be quite different, even if you got clear skies on both days. And that's just the nature of how for us the sun changes positions in the sky. For this second picture, I changed the ISO and it came out very dark. And there's a good chance I'm going to speed my way through this on the actual video. So I don't know that I want to say too much right now because chances are, oops, hide scraper. A lot of this is going to be the same. So on this one, the ISO was 200. It's 5.6 again. 1/80th of a second again. Artificial light. For this picture, again, it's a bit dark and not everything is in the frame. And then next one, MOS. Oops, let's capitalize that. 4/05/21. April 19th. Oops, I see. Okay, and that was at MOS again. The hide scraper again. At 200 ISO. 5.6. 1/30th. And artificial light. This one, I think the settings are good, but again, some of it's out of frame and there's an object in the top right corner. Okay, next one, MOS camera 4/05/22, April 19th, 24. MOS hide scraper, 800 ISO, 5.6 f-stop, 1/60th shutter speed, artificial light. This is the final picture in the series, and even it has some issues. The top is cut off, and on the right there's some dark reflection. I didn't notice these problems until I had actually seen them on a bigger screen. And knowing the settings that I used, I could now go back and take this picture and hopefully eliminate those problems. And again, MOS 4/05/23, April 19th, 24, MOS hide scraper, and 800, and 5.6, and 1/60th, and artificial light. Oops. Okay, and so that's how you would record all that information. And you look at the different pictures. Some I didn't like because they were too dark. The shutter speed was too long, or too short, I should say, and not enough light got in, or the ISO was off, and again, it was just not right. There were pictures where I got things in the background that I didn't want. I just wanted the scraper and the table it was sitting on. The other thing to note here is that your log sheets, you should get a duotang with several log sheets in them that you can fill out. If you didn't get one, ask. You will need it for this. You will get marks for logging your pictures and handing in your logbook at the end of the course. Also, you will have access to the log sheets online. So if you want to or are able to print your own, you can do that as well. Otherwise, yeah, you certainly can ask for more sheets at the school. This is just a look at the original log sheet that I used for the pictures that I used in this video.